Jack and the Lab podcast live is going down today. We're on our first official show because we had some technical difficulties.
It's all right.
And we had some, people we had to clear out the box or whatever. But it's going down. I revamped the show, whatever. And I got my co-host with me, Ambush. What's going on?
What's the deal?
And I got my co-host, Speakeasy in the building.
Good evening. What's the deal?
Look, what I want to do is I want to start out by interviewing my people. Like, I brought you on because I felt like you was the militant one out the bunch. I brought you on because I felt like you was kind of radical with it, but then at the same time you real. You keep it real. You say what you want to say when you want to say it. Sometimes it gets you in trouble.
Yeah,
but that's the whole thing about keeping it real. Sometimes keeping it real goes wrong.
Sometimes keeping it real, people ain't gonna like it.
Yeah, people ain't gonna like it. People don't like the truth, and that's what I like about you. Cause I'm the same way. Like I say, I speak the truth. Everybody know I couldn't have whatever, but I speak the truth. But right about now, I just want to interview you. What are you going to bring to Jack and the Lab live podcast?
I think I'll bring a perspective from the dude, maybe not that left the corner, that then transferred into the working position or almost into the entrepreneur position. I think I'll bring that what they want to say, they just can't quite say it.
So you say you bring in when people really want the questions, people really want to ask, or they really feeling, they really thinking at that time.
Yeah, I'm that dude that gonna say, what the fuck is you talking about, man?
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah, like right now.
Okay.
I feel like I bring the side that I'm for my people.
Right.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
Like, if you gotta go 5 minutes out your way to support a black business, go 5 minutes out your way, because if we build within ourselves, we don't have to deal with them. When I say them, I mean the other people. Not that I got anything against other people, because I get along with any and everybody. But what I'm saying is, if we build within ourselves, we can have a community within ourselves where our dollar floats around in our community.
So ourselves meaning
Black people.
Okay, I got you. That's really what I was thinking about when I brought you to the show.
And then I bring that side, like I say, you know me, Jack. You've been knowing me since I was 19 years old. I'm 44 right now. Not everybody like me. Either you love me or you hate me.
And you okay with that?
And I'm good with that. I don't give a fuck. But this is my thing. For my people, even if I don't like you, if you're a black business, I'm gonna support you.
Right.
Now, with that being said is, as a black people, come on, man, let's be on time with our stuff. Let's get our stuff together. When a person comes into your place of business, let's be proper. Let's have the work ethic. Let's have the same ethic you have when you clock in on the white folks job. Let's have that same ethic when we dealing with our people. Let's get them like their stuff on time. Let's get them their product on time. Let's have everything positioned on time. Let's not ask for a discount because that's your brother. Because hey, as a black business, we spend more money trying to promote our business, get our business started than they do. So let's be accordant. You don't go to Chimmy Chan's and ask for a discount. You don't go to KFC and ask for a discount. You pay what they say you're gonna pay.
Exactly.
And you pay it accordingly. Now, I know within the black barbershops and beauty shops, yes, that's always a known fact.
So you just went into a whole spiel.
I'm sorry, my bad.
This is what you do though. This is what I love about you. This is what you do. So this is what you're gonna bring to the table. This is what the people should expect from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say some shit y'all might not like. I'm definitely gonna say some shit about women that y'all gonna call in and be like, I need to talk to that fool. I need to talk to Ambush.
Yeah, because on some of our pre-recordings, you did just that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some stuff on Instagram where people find you up, including your better half.
That's all right. Bring them to the table. I'm gonna talk to them and I'm gonna answer every question.
And that's
I'm gonna ask them with a right response.
And that's what you're gonna do for the show, and we're gonna look forward to that. Speak easy.
Good evening.
Now I brought you on because you were a political one.
Yes.
I call you a political one, but that comes with a package.
Yes.
Like you talk sports, you get political with your sports. You talk politics, you get political with your politics.
Yes.
We talk relationships and everything. You get political pretty much and technical with everything. And I love that about you. That's why I brought you on. I feel like we from 3 different walks of life, but we from the same.
Yes.
So, and I've been knowing you since you was a kid, whatever. But on this show, everybody grown. I don't look at you as a kid or whatever. I look at you as the political one. What are you going to bring to the show?
I'm gonna bring politics. I'm gonna bring current events. I'm gonna bring health. I'm gonna bring health in the black community, and I will tell you, I am patriotic about my country.
Right.
And that's what I call it. It's my country. It's our country. You know, the way I see it, there's only two of us are here in America, in the U.S., not by choice, and that's black people and Native Americans. Everybody else came here by choice. Yeah, you know, the Europeans came here by choice. Africans didn't come by choice. Native Americans didn't come by choice. They were already here.
Right.
You know, so I am patriotic. I look at it. All of us should be patriotic because it's our country. And anyone that wants to treat us like it's not our country, we need to let them know that, hey, this is my country too. You know, I'm a black American.
So when we get on different subjects, nobody should be surprised because the political one is on board. And when the political one is on board, that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk politics, we're going to talk sports, we're going to talk even, I don't touch too much on religion because it gets real sticky in that area.
Yeah.
So what you're going to bring to the table, I'm looking forward to it. Ambush, what you bring to the table, I'm looking forward to it. I think you might be the one to get most of the views around here.
I'm pretty sure you will.
I'm gonna be the one that the women and certain people that don't have my views are gonna look at me and be like, fuck you, you on that bullshit.
This right here for me, this is a platform. This is for me to bring change. This is for me to talk about change. This is for me to just entertain. And I want to let people know that some of the stuff I'm going to talk about, when we get open, when we get down to it, don't judge me because you don't know me. And I really don't give a damn if you do judge me. I really don't care if you judge me because I don't judge nobody. I don't look at nobody in that way. But I'm going to state you stuff that's real. I'm always going to be real with it. But I just want to bring entertainment to it. I brought two pieces to the puzzle together. I think that y'all flanked me real good. I think, I got, like I said, I flanked. That's a football term. I played Little League football when I was young. Y'all flanked me real good. And I sit up there and I looked at everybody that I could bring on to this podcast. And I'm like, and I told you this years ago, Speak Easy.
Yes.
I brought this to you years ago, a couple of years ago. I brought the Speakeasy a while back. I used to tell Speakeasy that he would be great with his own sports show, his own sports podcast show or whatever, because he has a lot of insight to the game. I don't know where he get his information from. He has yet to tell me, but everything he has texted me over the years, it be coming to pass. It's old school
Several
coming to
different
pass.
places. I get it from several
But
different places.
that's cool, but we need that knowledge on the podcast, Jack the live show. And we're going to get to it, bring to the show. And we're going to get to it. It's a rapper, I can't think of his name, but I was listening to Sway in the morning the other day. And I found out through this guy, this rapper, I'm going to bring it back to you later on in the show when I really remember his name. I'm going to just get straight to it. This is going to be something for you. This is going to be something for you, Ambush. But Sway asked him, Sway was like, so you used to be really in the pimp game? And he was like, yeah, I used to be in the pimp game. So he asked him, he was like, well, what stopped you from being in the pimp game? And he said 45. Like 45 what? He said 45 years. He said 45 years? You get 45 years for pimping and pandering? He said no. He said no. He said what stopped me in the game was when I got caught up in pimping, I found out that you get, quote unquote, I don't know if this is true or not, but you can Google it, check the facts later. He said you get 10 years for pimping a black girl.
So
which is
wait,
called
wait,
the
wait,
no, the law is pimping it.
A
No,
black girl.
A black girl. The law
So
is pimping
you
it.
get different years
If
for
you-
different races.
If you get caught up pimping a black girl, you
10
get
years.
10 years, and the charge is pimping and
And if
pandering.
she's not black,
But if she's a white girl, you know what the charge is in Texas?
what?
The charge is called white slavery.
Oh,
Hold on. Now let me tell you something.
How many years you get for that?
45. That's what he meant.
Now let me tell you something.
So what is that saying? What is that saying?
What is that saying is
That black women are lower value?
lower value of lower cost. It goes back to slavery. Black women are lower cost.
Google it.
I am. I can't Google it right now. But let me speak on my facts.
I know there was something
Now-
for you. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, Ambush.
Let me tell you something. Throughout the years of history, if you go back into history, if you go back from Helen of Troy,
Yeah.
white women have caused the most problems in this world than any woman in the world. Now, with that being said, let me say this. Let me state this fact. I do believe that we need to protect our black women. I do believe we need to stand up for our black women more. Although I might say some shit on this show that might not agree, what black women might not agree always,
Right.
but I'm always for our black women. Now, with that being said, white women, they killed Emmett Till for so-called whistling at a white woman. Come to find out,
He didn't.
he didn't. This man is dead and gone. That started the civil rights movement.
Right.
And this white woman is still walking around to this day, free.
Although I would say to you that yes, white women may cause a lot of problems, but it's not that. It's that white women have the most power.
In the world.
Exactly. They have more power than a black woman.
Speak-
And so it's not that a white woman causes more problems than any other woman.
That brings me
Women
back
period.
when we're gonna get to
Women
we're gonna get to
period.
this. We're gonna get to
But,
this.
but a white woman just has more power. She's at a higher
I don't mean to
level.
cut you out, but later on in the show, Nick Cannon, did y'all see his comments about having a white woman and dating a white woman and marrying a white
I
woman?
haven't seen that
Okay,
yet.
well, go ahead.
But let me say this. From my perspective, if you look at the white woman, y'all ain't gonna agree with what the fuck I'm finna say, but the white woman is the most evil creature on this planet of Earth. They've started the most wars, they've started the most controversy
Well,
ever.
they had the most power.
They've had the most
If a
power.
black woman had that power, I think it would have been the same thing.
No, let me tell you something, Steve.
If an Asian woman had that power, I think it would have been the
Let me
same
tell you
thing.
something, Steve. Let me tell you something about our black women. Although they get on our ass, they fuss at us, they give us a little bit more problems than what a white woman would give us if we was dating them. Now, but the one thing I can say, with a white woman, the one thing I can always say, the card they hold over all of us, if you dating a white woman, rape.
Well,
So now, listen.
I've seen both.
Well,
do that.
well,
I've seen
well,
black
hold on,
women.
listen.
Well, maybe in the past, but now our black women
Yes.
have taken on that.
They've taken it on. But let me tell you
Look at
something.
The Duke lacrosse boys. That was a black woman.
Let me tell you something though.
You know, look at Mike Tyson. That was a black
That was a
woman.
black woman. But who put her up to it? You gotta go back. You gotta go back and do your research. They wanted Mike Tyson so bad. They wanted Mike. You know why they wanted Mike? Because Mike has so much power. My generation, I looked up to Mike Tyson. I felt like, hey, if Mike Tyson can be the heavyweight champion of the world, I can do anything in the world. I'm from that
But do
generation.
you think if it was black women with that power, do you think all that stuff would have happened?
Let me tell you something about a black woman.
Because I don't think so.
Let me tell you something about a black woman.
You know, a woman is just a woman.
A woman-
Period.
a woman is a woman.
It doesn't matter whether she's black, white, Hispanic, Asian. They're all the same.
Let me tell you something about a black woman. One thing I know about black women, regardless of how we feel about them, what we feel about them, they're gonna protect the black man. They have been the soldiers behind everything we've done.
I would say they would protect their black man.
They will protect the black man. If you look at a black woman through the civil rights movement, they was the ones when the water hoses were getting turned
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
they stood tall.
Yeah.
What the black man did, he ran. But you know what? We know where they come from? Because back in slavery, we wasn't allowed to protect our black women. We wasn't allowed to get on the master ass.
Exactly.
So now they was able to go into the slave quarters and do whatever they wanted to do to the black woman.
Yeah.
And as a black man, we had to sit there and take it. So to this day, if you look at the black woman when she's raising a son, she protects her son more than she protects her black daughter. You know why?
Why?
because they.
That's
yeah,
new to me.
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yes.
Listen, see,
Women are harder.
women are harder on their daughters than they are
sons.
their sons.
Why y'all think that is?
Because being as a black man, I was raised by a single black mother. Even
Okay.
though my stepfather was there, I
Okay.
was raised by a single black mother.
Okay.
My mother had to teach, to this day, why is it to this day, I still have to teach my son how to conduct himself in front of a lawman and a black woman. She has to conduct herself a certain way. But when it was a black man, come on, man, in this world, we still know the code. We can stop, if you can stop by a law right now, going home, what you gonna do?
You gonna tense up.
Yeah.
You gonna
You
tense
hold
up?
your hands
Yeah.
up.
You
You
gonna
gonna
put your
hold
hands-
your hands out the window
Hold your
because
hands-
you know the protocol.
We know the
You
protocol.
Yeah, you know the
Hands on the
protocol.
steering wheel.
Yeah, you gonna put your hands on the steering wheel.
Because, listen, back in the day, as slaves, we couldn't protect our black women.
No,
And still to this day,
we were set up not to protect our black women.
But still to this day, we still have that mentality like we can't protect our black women. What we need to do is
They separated us,
Hey.
and this is still going on right now today.
And Jack, you know what? I still believe to this day with that women's empowerment movement, black women didn't have that problem. You know what they did? I'm gonna go back to the R. Kelly situation. You know what white folks been wanting R. Kelly. You know what they convinced the black woman to do?
What?
Go against R. Kelly now. Now that it's the black women on his ass, now they ready for him. Now, but when it was the black power movement, when the white woman convinced, oh, you need equal rights in your home. No, you did, because we gave you the same rights. You had the same rights as we did.
But the truth is, on that R. Kelly deal, I don't care how many ways you look at it, I don't care what era you come from, I don't care if you from the 80s and you was that kid in high school. I hear a lot of this, which is cool. We thought it was cool back in the day.
Yeah, we did.
And we thought it was cool that it wasn't cool. Because the baddest girl in school, she used to get picked up by that
Old
old
school
Yeah,
dude
yeah,
in the car.
yeah.
in the car,
In the car.
coming through, picking up after school.
He
We
jammed
used to be mad at that. But when we was coming up, we used to look up
to that dude.
to that dude, cause like, man, I want to be like him. I need a car with some real
Real
cars.
music.
I come through and come pick up a little chick, whatever.
It wasn't right.
There you go. You know that's what I'm gonna say. It was not right.
It's not right.
I don't care how many ways you look at it, it's not right. That's why I keep saying, like, oh, I'm a R. Kelly fan of the music.
I still jam his music.
But if he
guilty,
if
then
he
go
was
to
around,
jail.
if he was around here picking up little girls, having sex with them, hey,
He
you,
can go to jail.
yeah, you got.
Out of high school. Come on.
But now, this is my
But
thing.
they did that when we was little. There's a lot of people
Yeah.
out there saying that.
Well,
oh,
I know,
yeah,
I know.
you remember when we was in high school?
When I was in high school, I knew some girls that was getting
We all
picked up
did.
by older
We all
guys.
did.
You know,
Hey,
college guys.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a product of that. My dad was 28 years old. My mom was 15.
So does it make it right?
It
Or
doesn't make it right.
are you okay with it because you came from a product of it?
I'm not okay with it. I don't have a daughter, so I can't look at it as a father from a daughter's perspective. I have a son. But back to what you said about the getting more time for pimping a white woman than pimping a black woman. They've always looked at us as less than they do white women.
Now, I have a question on that, on what you were saying.
What?
Okay, now that law of the
Pimping and pandering and white
that-
slavery?
Exactly. Now, when was that law written?
I don't know when it was
Because
written.
I'm willing to bet some money that it was written before it was written during Jim Crow times or before.